You said a watermelon and a massive mallet.
Well, for example, that's been done, is what I was saying. I wasn't saying I should do that. I was saying that was a great use of those tools.
So you'll do like a pumpkin and a chainsaw?
No, I could do like a bucket of glue and hit it with a sledgehammer.
Try to look attractive. Yeah. It's like a give my regards to Broadway kind of, but also we don't need Broadway. That's kind of cool. You ask Tim if you can get naked then. We've already asked him enough favors. I'm not asking him if you're allowed to get naked on stage at their bar.
Well, I don't want to speak for both of us, but I will regret if we didn't ask if we could get naked while doing this.
Okay, well, you're doing the asking.
We're here to have our first rehearsal or run through of A Breach of Decency is a one-man show.
I love the fact that artists want to perform in our back room. I think it's great.
Tim and Mary they've always supported us. They don't support us doing like they don't want us to do this, but they'll allow us to use their stage to do it. So they are supportive in that respect.
I did give him the early time hoping that he would flake, but he was actually here before I was. Did I have to get up early? Yes. Did it keep me up late at night worrying that I had to do this morning? Yes.
Like we need a riddle or a famous quote. I could come out and say a very
What do you
famous.
mean? You're supposed to have this written. This is supposed to already be like being in the memorization process.
Well,
You don't
right.
come up with a quote now. This is like you're supposed to have written something over the weekend and now you perform it.
Well, the quote has been said ideally already a long time in the past.
You see some beautiful stuff come through. I mean, we have people workshopping, solo shows, really great stand-ups, just people that are working really hard. And it doesn't really hurt us to let them play around up there.
How I enter the stage is who I'm going to be once I get there. So, right?
Once you get there, you're already here. You're here on stage. You just walk out and you start telling a story.
I've got the acting covered. I just need to hear one word from you.
Action.
Thank you. The sun is gone. The world is dark. And my traitorous sister, who's been an alien all along, is out there and she's hiding. And I'm the son of a bitch who's gonna find her and kick her out of town.
I've ever seen it wear a
For
hat
starters.
before. Doesn't it seem
If you'll listen. My twin sister was a motherfucking alien all along. And you don't have what it takes. You don't have what it takes because you're not me. You're not me at all.
When we started this project weeks and weeks and weeks ago, Will was the writer, and now he's become this cocky, like, lead actor guy, and he can't act. And, like, it doesn't make sense what we're doing. What are you doing behind the curtain?
Cheat.
If I'm talking to you, you should come out from behind the curtain.
Okay, today has been pretty dicey between Asher and I. He has a lot of misconceptions about theater, I think, and he believes this needs to be 100% true, or it has to be an authentic story versus premeditated content, you might say. I've got a great story for you about my godfather.
Did you meet Al Pacino? Because if not, there's no point to you're doing a celebrity impersonation. Will is sucking right now. He was supposed to write something over the weekend and he didn't. He's just stitched together a bunch of old ideas and is like trying to do a one-man show that is a mixture of movie ideas and his real life stories, which is just not working right now.
You might see the world differently through the eyes of a bee.
They didn't ask us for any feedback. They just bickered on and on like a married couple.
They just don't know how to confront head on the fact that they are not talented or have the capacity for success, but still have this annoying drive where they're able to call in favors from people, and I know this won't be the last time. But I find it incredibly annoying and inconsiderate.
In the world of one-man shows, you have to respect people's truths, and mine involves time not being a very stable thing at all, you might say.
I don't know if there's something I'm missing with this one-man show, but I wonder if he's ever heard of one.
They're not going to think it's true anyways. They're not here for that.
They're supposed to think it's true because you're supposed to say a true story.
It's not all about telling the truth. It's mostly about making something up or taking a story that people have already heard before and saying that it's yours.
If the curtain just opened and you were standing there, say a life
It
story.
would be more like this. This is how I would stand probably.
It's supposed to be funny.
If no one wants to hear your story, maybe it's because you have a boring life. That's on you to have a better life.
Look, this one-man show is not the story of my life.
Yes, it is. That's literally what it is. What are you talking
it's
about?
a great story about someone's life, and I'll be doing all the legwork.
Action.
Thank you.
That looks absurd. Look, stand right there. Stand right here. All I'm asking you to do is to walk out on stage, say your name, say, "Hi, I'm Will Hooper. Here's a story about whatever."
Is that how a one-man show starts? You
Yes.
have to explain it.
You keep walking out going,
The world of theater, the audience, you exaggerate in the theater.
"No, that
You
looks
have to
dumb."
walk like you have.
think that this looks good.
I think it looks like a one-man show.
It looks fucking stupid, dude. It looks
like a
fucking
one-man.
stupid.
It looks like a one-man show.
It looks
going,
dumb.
Dad, where's my dad? Where's my dad all the time?
Can you do this?
Yeah, I can do tons of boring
Do it.
shit. I can do tons of.
Do it. Be boring.
I'm gonna do what you just did.
Do what I just
Do what you
did.
just did.
You're an actor, so let's see if you can fucking copy me. Nope, I didn't walk like that. I didn't take 3 dumb steps.
You walk
walk
like an
a
idiot.
fucking person. Just walk. Just walk. It's not hard.
Welcome to Asher's one-man show. He knows everything about art, and he knows everything the audiences want.
That's the closest you've done to regular walking all fucking day.
but that's not how you walk on stage.
We've been here for an hour. You're wasting so much time to get to the middle of the stage. You've rehearsed nothing. You've written nothing. You're doing nothing.
Yet. I feel like Asher is perhaps 1 foot in, 1 foot out at this point, and if he does quit, I'm going to continue and go forward.
What is that supposed to be?
Agony.
That's agony.
I know that somewhere in there are 2 capable adults. I just want to see them have a future.
The sooner this doesn't happen or just fails, the sooner I can book other acts here.
Tim has always been like really candid about that he thinks I should not be pursuing this, but that's because he cares about me and he doesn't want to see me get hurt because the industry has a lot of rejection and but I mean I'm never going to stop. He can't do it. He can't do any of this shit.
Ask him what he did with all that footage that you shot and directed.
I edited it the best I could, and it
that-
didn't look great. We didn't have a script, so we had to change to what's the easiest thing to do.
That's not true.
That is
That's not
absolutely fucking true.
true. Why is it a one-man show? Because I can't act, or because you couldn't direct and you couldn't edit?
First met Will and Asher, hired them for the day to move equipment. They've kind of just been hitting me up ever since here and there. We didn't really have a meeting. I'm working, trying to work, and they just kind of showed up fighting.
Or he says he'll do something like write a fucking script. No script has ever been written. We've been doing this for months now. No script has come about.
So Asher and I haven't been communicating very much for the past few weeks. The film version came to a standstill, and we can't really find a way to see eye to eye with the one-man show.
We've agreed to come here to meet with a friend of ours, Matt Van Halen, to kind of be a tiebreaker to get an objective opinion to prove that I'm right.
I don't want to do it either, but
But you did it.
I didn't do it. Again, the character did it.
Well, you wrote it.
The character had a good reason to do
The
it.
character
as well.
did, but Will Hooper wrote it.
Who's the character?
Xavier.
And who's Xavier?
I'm not surprised to find that I'm changed much like my character, and you do gain confidence when you achieve great things.
It's not like fame has gone to Will's head because he's not famous. Like, it doesn't make sense for him to be so fucking cocky and walking around like he's a celebrity. There's no one trying to get his autograph. He doesn't even have a headshot. He's not an actor. It doesn't make sense for him to think that people are trying to get at him.
You play
But
character.
but you wouldn't do a Spock one-man show telling the stories of Spock's life because he's not a real person.
I wouldn't, because that's not my story to tell.
It's
you
no
see?
one's story. Spock's not real. These aren't real people.
What I would say is a one-man show doesn't need a director so much, which is good because you can't direct for shit.
Will has been dropping the ball the whole time. I mean, you literally have seen it the whole time. He's not kept good on what he said he could deliver. Well, that's why I'm not directing anymore, and you're not doing it on stage because you can't do it without a director.
I'd say you need a script too. It was hard to figure out what it is they're making. They're kind of just fighting a lot. I'm working on a case right now. I've got to animate this delivery van driving over this guy's foot, and I literally have to finish it tonight. I don't know what to do with him. I don't know how I'm gonna get my work done.
I wrote this. I'm bringing this to the table. This is going to be my signature.
That was a take on that. That's like Flubber's not even an original movie.
Okay, so but what's this? Why is this guy here?
This is for behind. It was originally for behind the scenes stuff when it was going to be a film. We were trying to shoot all the time behind the scenes to put it onto like DVD,
An extra disc on the DVD.
special features kind of stuff.
So he's been filming the whole time.
Whole time.
There's like hours and hours of footage that's now going to be fucking for nothing.
Well, why don't you just make that the movie? Make a documentary.
You mean release this footage as make this the project?
Yeah.
When Matt said that, my mind was blown. It's almost like we knew we were making this all along, and we just had to like fight through all these producers and people that tried to push us off course with bad ideas, with get rich quick ideas, with please the crowd ideas. In reality, we're artists. Like that's what we were, and that's what we are. And we're putting out something that actually has integrity instead of some dumbass Netflix idea.
I wasn't sure about it at first, but Matt kind of caught lightning in a bottle. I like to think that we've been making this documentary all along. It just wasn't our main focus. And a lot of great art happens when you're kind of doing something else and you're just kind of messing around on the side and you go, oh, that's actually better than this. And that's maybe what our documentary is about.
Everything that comes in front of them is a stop sign, and they just blow right through all of them.
Going into this today was really rocky as far as like, are me and Will gonna even ever speak again? Or is this the beginning of an amazing creative, what's it called? Duo.
I've been in the industry a long time, and like, I can't tell you how many times like you encounter dudes like this that come in, they think they have some amazing project and they don't.
I feel like I've certainly grown as an artist. I've grown more confident as an actor. The true artist is going to fly free and soar from whatever shit movie he's in.
So the project is a documentary. It's about making a movie. This is the project.